This is Robert Ferguson, America's fat loss coach, nutritionist, author, researcher, and a guy who cares. I care, I care, I care, I care. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to give you just a couple seconds as you guys come on. Do me a favor if you're here for the first time. I want to say thank you. Please share if you care, or wait until I'm done. If it makes sense, and share with other people, because the goal is to get information out to people that's going to help people. And unfortunately, we live in a world where the uninformed are consistently taken advantage of by those who are actually informed and they're just looking to make some money, and those who are misinformed and also wanting to make some money. We live in this crazy world that we live in. Man, it's like there's so much going on. And I know that most of us want to be healthier. And there's this emerging science that I have fallen in love with for about 10 years. The last 5 years, I have learned so much. And the last year, I would say I've learned 5 times more than what I had learned in the last 5 years. And every day, I keep learning something new. And fortunately, I have quite a few clients from quite a few countries, and I am seeing some amazing consistency with applying some of this new science and those clients getting this amazing results. Now, if you're here and you got questions that pertain to anything I'm talking about, please feel free. Please feel free to post your comments. Anything you like it, I don't like it, got a question, suggestion, can't hear you, whatever that may be, I am open to it, because the goal again is to get the information out there and to help people. At the same time, to inspire people to live their healthiest and their best life. You know, because if you're living your happiest life, right, you can't do that. Well, you could be happy and still be unhealthy, but I think you know what I'm saying. The goal is to be happy and healthy. Now, I'm going to share some information with you based on the gut microbiome. I'm not going to go into great detail about the gut microbiome as far as what it is. However, we're talking about your gut health. It is the most advanced, fast-moving science as it pertains to our health. I'm talking about the immune system. I'm talking about your metabolism. I'm talking about mental health. I'm talking about your not just your immune system, but inflammation. We're talking about a lot of things that begins in the gut, and we know that Hippocrates once said that all disease begins in the gut. That was 2,400 years ago. And if you read your Bible, Abraham was all about gut health, and I could go on and on. And we do that in this course that we have. So if you're interested to learn more, I want to encourage you to go to thegutdiet.com to learn more about this course. A course where you can learn and be informed and then be better positioned to help people. Like I was talking to a friend of mine who is a multi-level marketer for a company called Beachbody. And he's been fascinated with some of the posts that I've been putting out there about the gut microbiome. And he enrolled into the course. And I said, that's really wise. It's not going to mess up what he's doing. It's going to position him to be better informed to sell some of the products that he's selling. Because if you don't know about the gut microbiome now, trust me, you're going to learn about it later. You have to, whether it's for yourself or you're in the business of helping people. It is a must. It is a must. If doctors who are hearing me, my physician friends and acquaintances, nurses, network marketers, teachers, don't be stupid. And I'm using the word stupid. Don't be stupid and not become informed. Don't be stupid and not be informed. Seriously. And my goal is not to be mean. My goal is just really, that's just stupid. If you're going to be in the business of helping people, be in the business of helping people. Okay? Be in the business of helping people. Now, I'm going to do a follow-up show with my partner in crime, Barbara Chris, and we're going to break it down in a big way on Tuesday. Tuesday, if you're catching this from a timely standpoint, let's see here. That will be October 26th. So, go to the site, sign up. You can find out more information. And my email is there. You can always email if you want to know more, if you want to be added to our mailing list. But in short, I just want to share with you a couple things about this study that we're going to be talking about. This study is mind-blowing. And I say it's mind-blowing because it's going to change the game. And it's not just one study. It's many studies as it pertains to probiotics. We're looking at close to a $40 billion a year industry. And they don't want you to know about what I'm talking about. And there are other studies. This isn't the first one. But this one I'm close to because I know the people who put this study together. And I have known about it for about a year. And now it's here. And I was like, you know what? I can't wait until Tuesday. I got to share something because there are people right now that are buying prebiotics and probiotics. And I'm not going to say don't buy it all together. I'm going to say halt, stop just for a second and hear what I'm going to share with you. And again, I'm not here to mess up anybody's business, because there's a lot of people who sell probiotics and prebiotics and postbiotics. But I'm always going to tell the truth when it comes to like helping people. And if I was selling a product that was, let's say, a probiotic, and I became aware of what I'm about to share with you, I would take a step back. It's the right thing to do. It's mind blowing. It's kind of like I take this product all the time. It's a liquid collagen. I know a lot about it. There's some science behind it. And when I exercise, I work out really hard. I've been an athlete my whole life. I've been a pro athlete. And when I run the stairs or if I get on the stair climber and I'm really pushing it and I'm not taking this product, my knee swells up. Then when I start taking the product, my knee doesn't swell up. So I know I've tested it myself. Plus there's literature that I can read and I understand, and it makes it where I feel comfortable about this product. Now, they haven't, as far as I know, done anything as far as the impact on the microbiome, but I know it's natural, so anything close to nature is a good thing. All that being said, and looking at the fact of a probiotic, here's a short story. In this study, they took 3 groups of people who were all healthy. They didn't have dysbiosis. That means they didn't have a imbalance of their microbiome. And in one group, they had them continue to eat the way they eat and exercise and do all the positive things that they do. That's group 1. And group 2, they had that group continue to live and do what they did as far as eating and being healthy, healthful minded, all of that. But they had them take a probiotic that is FDA approved, which is not easy to get. So they have an FDA approved probiotic. And then you had a third group who could go to CVS, they can go to GNC, they can go to Vitamin Shop, they can go to some multi-level marketing company, and they would take these probiotics. And that's the third group. But they all live, healthy, all of them. So no one had any problems, any major challenges, no morbidities. And at the end of the study, when they looked at the microbiome of the group that just continued to eat and live a healthy life the way they were eating, their microbiome looked really good. Then they looked at the group who took the FDA, the regulated probiotic, and their microbiome looked really good. Then they looked at the group who had been taking a supplement probiotic, and it did not look good at all. At all. Extremely discouraging. And people that I know, that I'm close to, that take probiotics, I don't even know what probiotic they take. clients that I work with, I immediately tell them, if you're taking a probiotic, stop. And then there's other studies that support. This is just one of many. And I'm telling you that in the very near future, the FDA is going to have to remove probiotics from being a supplement that's not regulated by the FDA. They're going to have to, because these people, hear me out here, these people who look healthy, right? They believe they're healthy, and they're taking a probiotic every day. Even their doctor has told them to take it. Well, they created dysbiosis, disruption of their microbiome. So then you have to ask, okay, well, I don't really know much about the microbiome. Like, what does that mean if it's disrupted? Well, if you look at one family of bacteria, like bifidobacteria, and Dr. Sabine's study, which I've talked about, when she was doing work as far as looking at vulnerability as it pertains to certain viruses, when they looked at kids between the ages of 0 and 20, and they looked at a very healthy, diverse microbiome, this family of bacteria was measured at about 15%. So that would mean that you have a very healthy level of that important bacteria that plays a huge role in preventing cancer and regulating our metabolism and our immune system, right? Immunity. So 15% is good. When they looked at people, adults 70 plus, who had some type of at least one condition of illness, they were measuring a little less than 2%. When they looked at people who had been packing a lot of antibiotics, people who were dead, they were measuring at 0%. So when that bifidobacteria is low, you're more vulnerable. Your microbiome is compromised. Your microbiome is compromised. Well, the people who were taking the probiotic, who normally were healthy, their microbiome was compromised, and they don't know it. They don't know it because no one's testing for it. When you go to the doctor at this moment in time, they are not checking your microbiome. They're checking your weight, checking your height. They may check your temperature, doing your blood pressure, the basics. And then you have lab work once or twice a year where they look at your cholesterol and your hemoglobin A1C and your triglycerides and, you know, and all those other markers, but they ain't looking at the microbiome. Hippocrates said all disease begins in the gut, people. Now I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to help people. And I can only help people if you help me help people. We just got to get the word out. So we put a lot of energy and time into putting this course together. This course is designed to get you informed. So imagine you're a nurse, or imagine you are a doctor, or imagine you sell wellness products and you don't know about the gut microbiome, but you come across someone who does. They're going to eat you up alive. They're going to eat you up alive. When 70% of your immune system lives in your gut microbiome and you're not knowledgeable about it, you're going to be eaten up alive. When over 90% of serotonin is produced in your gut microbiome and you're not aware of it, they're going to eat you up alive. Now, those of you who aren't a nurse and you're not, in the wellness space, you're the ones eating people up alive. Because at this point, and where the science is right now, you get to take control of your health from within. There's a lot of people who look fit, but we go inside, they may not be fit. I've seen people get certain viruses and they didn't do so well when they got those viruses, and they looked great on the outside. It kind of takes me back to Jim Fixx, the father of running in America, in the world. This guy was like on Wheaties boxes. He was on commercials. He was the man. Look him up, Jim Fixx, Fixx. And one morning he went for a run and he didn't come back. Had a massive heart attack. But on the outside, he looked the part. But when they did the autopsy, he had blocked carotids. He didn't know that was going on. I'm Jim Fix. So I've never been caught up on what I see on the outside. And when I spent time with the great late Jack LaLanne, we had conversations about this. And he was in full agreement. When I got to spend amazing quality time with the late great Dick Gregory, he was all about it. When I got to spend time with my friend who's no longer with us, who died at the age of 114 years of age, who I was given this amazing opportunity to get to know when he was 111. And I had many conversations with him. I'm talking about Bernard Fernando. He told me that he learned all the things that he learned from his dad. And it was all about gut health. And here we are, 2021. People concerned about their health, their well-being, they need to know. They must know about the gut microbiome. And I'm going to play my role in getting the word out. So I'm doing this share. And we do have a course. And a course is not you being coached. A course is not, it's where you learn. But we'll be talking about it on Tuesday. We'll be sharing the details, baby. So I had to put something out there. People need to know. Okay. And if you're a client of mine or a client of Barbara's or a client of any of the coaches who are Diet for Your Life coaches, then get registered. You get a discount. If you're not a client, that's fine. You can learn how to become a client, but take the course. Take the course. And I'll end on this. I said this many years ago. It was a two-part question. I used to do when supplements would come up, or I would do certain presentations, I would ask, the first question would be, it's a two-parter. What if we discover later on in life that certain supplements that we take aren't helping us? And that comes up, right? Because people say, well, I'm gonna take a multivitamin because, hey, if I pee it out, I pee it out. And I'm with them on that. But what if the second question, you're taking a supplement believing it's helping you, but you find out that it's the damn thing that's hurting you? Wow. Now that is scary. And I believe this kind of stuff has been going on for years, since the deregulation of supplements in 1994. Because how is it that we have more health food stores? We have more fitness gyms. We have more focus on health, but you see a steady increase of nothing but poor health. Wow. All you got to do is think about that. Just think about that. Think about that. Look at what you're eating. Because we all are just quick to just do what everybody else is doing. Now, here's the good news. All the science has demonstrated conclusively that as fast as 20 minutes to 24 hours, you can begin making over your gut microbiome that fast. And if you have a lifestyle that you continue, then it will just get better and better and better. So it's not one of those things where it's going to take you 90 days or 6 months or like 30 days, right? Our course is 30 days because we want to make it fun. We want to make it really interesting. And we want to give you the tools that's going to help you make over your microbiome. So that's my story, people. I'm sticking to it. And it ain't me. Don't be mad at me if you don't like the fact that I'm sharing information that says probiotics ain't helping. That's science. As people keep talking about with various things in the world we live in right now, follow the science. I'm following the science. Until the